y'all. I'm just contouring to go to the grocery store, and I thought that I would turn on the camera because I haven't done that in a while. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing out there? How you holding up? You happy? Are you depressed? We've dealt with a little bit of depression in this house, but you know. So I'm already a few layers in here as far as foundation. I mean, I'm not doing a whole lot of contour because it's all gonna get covered up by the stupid mask anyway, but let's see. I started with some collagen under eye cream and this Dermajoy Retinol Ageless Cream all over my face. And I've also got on this $6 Wonder right here. This is like the poor man's Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation, which I also have, but I didn't really feel like wasting that today. So I've got this. This is called Hard Candy Glamouflage, and you get it at Walmart, and it's $6. And this is in the shade Nude 1506, and so I just do a couple layers of that. I blend it a little bit with my fingertips, and then I go back in with the sponge and really pat it into my skin. I don't use a primer at this point. I use my moisturizer as a primer because I live in the desert and it's very hot, and it's right now it's very humid because we have the monsoons going on. We haven't gotten a whole lot of rain in our neighborhood, but it circles all around us, so that's really fun. But I don't see the need to do things like a primer that is going to actually work the opposite way I want it to, and it will break up my foundation because it's so hot and humid right now. And you know, for extra moisture, I'm using a cream contour stuff today. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Stick, and it's simply called Contour, in the shade 804A, Oaks on You. And now that I'm pretty happy with how my contour is laying and my highlight, I've got, for concealer, I've got a combination of a couple of different things. We've got the Tarte Shape Tape, of course, which I have to order a new one of these because I am running out, and this is getting old, and it's just the travel size. So, and then I also found this one. I found at the Dollar Tree, and it's the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Eye Brightening Concealer, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I did that in the beginning, and it color matches really well with the foundation anyway. And it's got a little bit of a pinky tone to it, so it cleared out some discoloration that I had going on. And then I followed it up over top with the Shape Tape. So that's why I've got the under eye glow right now. I don't have any concealer up here, and I don't have any concealer right here. That's just the natural glow that you get from applying foundation right over top of moisturizer. And I haven't done any setting powder yet. And the reason I haven't done any setting powder is because I'm not done working with my liquids and cream formulas yet. So this is the Ulta Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Sunrise. And a little tiny bit of this goes a long way. I also like finger application on this. Whenever I'm working with cream or liquid formulas, I like finger application because I feel it just helps blend into the skin a little better. And this is a very, very bright, sunny pink. So I'm gonna have a healthy flush here. And there we go. Yeah, I find it better to just go in sheer layers to build up to the coverage that I want, so that way I don't have to go, oh my god, I messed up, and start all over again. Alright? Little bit goes a long, long way. So on camera it's reading a little clowny, but in real life it actually looks really nice. I tried Legnair on my face for the first time several months ago, and I left it on for like 30 seconds too long and ended up with a massive breakout all over my tache, my chin, this whole area here, and right in between my eyebrows. I put it there as well. And so this time around, I only did it for 2.5 minutes, and I still ended up with a couple of breakout spots here. So for the past few nights, I've actually been sleeping in makeup on the lower half of my face to try and get those blemishes to come up so I can pop them, get rid of them. So now I'm gonna go in with a smaller sponge. This is the huge sponge that I use to do my main face and neck application. Look at the size difference. This one is meant for body bronzer and that kind of thing, but I use it on my face because I got a big face. I got a lot of real estate to cover and not a whole lot of time. So there's that. And of course, when I'm talking and I'm teaching and whatever, it takes longer. But so now I've got my smaller one, and up until last night, I had this fantastic pressed powder from the dollar store's sport collection that I adored. But guess what happened? When I opened it up last night to try it out again, it basically just crumbled in my hand in the pan, and it got all over the floor, and it was just no good. So I'm out of all my other translucent setting powders. They're all gone, so I'm gonna try and pick one of those up at the store today. But for now, I'm back to my good old Airspun. And what I like to do is, because this is a nice loose formula, I like to open it up and dip the cone end of my blender and give it a little tap and do a very light bake. I'm older, so I'm approaching 40, so I have to be really careful with baking at this point in my life, because for every day, it can actually, if you leave a bake on too long, it will settle into your fine lines and just make them more prominent, especially if you have a formula with silica or talc in it that creates flashback. You'll end up magnifying all the things that you worked so hard to cover up in the first place if you put too much powder on. So a very wise makeup teacher years ago told me, set, don't bake. And I have followed that. Even when I was younger, like 20, 21, I didn't do a whole lot of baking. But I'm doing it today because I really, really need to absorb some oils, because it is so hot here. And you notice I only set under my eyes and on my chin and a little bit around my nose. I didn't do a whole lot on the rest of my face because I'm going to go in with a powder product now. Powder product with a very fluffy brush. So if you want your powder to stay, don't set it first, because powder over powder will make it blow away. It's like writing on a chalkboard that already has chalk dust on it. It doesn't stay very well. See that? And then when you go back in with the powder formula bronzer, it not only deepens what you laid out with your cream product, but it also sets your cream product at the same time. It's wonderful. And now I haven't done my roots in weeks, so I don't mind getting my makeup in my hairline. I don't really care, because it's just gonna help hide my hairline anyway. Here we go. And then we're gonna go in with the pink side of this. And this is great. This has got a little mirror on the back of it too. This is the Pacifica Bronzed Rose Duo. This is something that I got in an Ipsy bag forever ago, and I use it because it's sheer and it's a organic product. It's a botanical kind of a formula, and it smells wonderful. It smells like roses. Now I go in and do a little bit of blush in places where I feel like I want it. And then this. Just, you know, cream, but like a powder over creams. Powders over creams, and then you don't do it again. You don't repeat that process. Once it's done, it's done. And then later on, once the warmth in the air warms up my skin some more, I'm gonna turn on my fan too. So if you hear something in the background, that's my fan. Let's see if it, there we go. And it's not affecting my lights right now. That's great. Okay, good. Let's do some eyes. Let's play around with some eyes. So I started out with foundation on my eyes. I didn't use concealer, but today I'm going to be using my Marc Jacobs eye primer. Even all that foundation back out and give me a nice blank canvas. I'm always on the lookout for a good eye primer. I found a couple, but I'm saving them for a haul video before I try them out, and I really want to try them eventually here. So I gotta film a haul video. I've taken all of this week off from my day job, and I am so grateful that I've got a day job right now. But I've taken all this week off. It's more like gig work actually. I just sit at home and type on the computer and turn stuff in. It's not really a 9-to-5 thing, especially right now where my hours have been so greatly reduced. But okay, so that's tapped in really well now. That's pressed into my lid, and that's going to give me a good blank canvas, and it also pushed my brows up in the process, so I've got even more real estate to work with while, you know, the salons are open here again in the desert, but with the drastic reduction in income, I can't afford to go and get my brows done right now, so I am doing what I can at home, not really paying attention to them because nobody's really seeing them right now anyway, except for you guys maybe. So I figured I would play in the Bloodlust palette today. Haven't used this one in a little while, and there are some colors in here that I have yet to break into, so I think today's the day to do that. And I'm gonna start with this eye crease brush from that Mary Kay Signature collection that I got forever and ever ago. And I'm gonna start with this shade Monarchy. It's like a taupey, kind of a coffee and cream color. And I'm gonna go right in the crease. Just start out with that. And I'm going over the entire lid with the crease brush because I want this to kind of be my beginning layer that everything else is gonna stick to and blend in with. It kind of it works like super white on a canvas. It just gives everything to a place to live, and it makes blending a little bit easier when you have something down first. So there's that one. And now we're gonna go in with this dollar store brush. It's a nice and fluffy brush. And let's do something bold and daring today. Why not? I want to go into that Vile Serpent, that teal turquoise color. That's beautiful. But before that, let's go into this cornflower blue, this called Scandal Water. A dip, a tap, and onto the crease I go. Give me some credit for this too, because I don't have any contacts in right now. I am doing this half blind. So if I have to put my mirror up against myself at any point, I apologize if I block myself from the camera. All right. Whew. This is very quickly turning into a challenge video. Oh my god. Alright, so there's that in my crease, and I'm gonna go up. I'm not gonna blow up into the brow bone as much as I normally would on this, because I've got plans for the brow bone today. So there's Scandal Water. Now we're gonna go into this salmony color. It's called Royal Pain. And I need my star mirror because I can't do this kind of close-up work by myself. Same brush, by the way. And I'm gonna go all over the lid with that. I love how sheer that Scandal watercolor is. I'm getting 90s here pretty quick. If I did a bold brick colored lip, I would be right back to high school. Oh my god. Actually, I was doing better looks than that in high school. And I like using the same brush too, because then I can just go right back over it and blend it right into Scandal Water. There we go. Good. I'm gonna do finger application with this shade called Wet Jewel. It's very, very pink and lovely. And I'm going right into the first half of the lid with it. First part. I'm not doing a spotlight eye, I'm doing like a half spotlight eye of sorts. Alright, so there's that right in there. And I'm not worried about fallout, because I've got that thick bake underneath and I can just wipe all the sins away when it's done. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Ooh, I feel like a fairy. I love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this really weird brush. Let's go into that teal shade, Vile Serpent. Right, I don't want to create right under lower lash line. Oh yeah. I really love how sheer the application is with these brushes that I'm using today. Because I know that if I get any deeper with it, I am going to regret. It will be nothing but a sea of regret. Okay. So there's that. Now, same brush, same color. Here's where the upper lid brow bone real estate comes in. I'm gonna do that exact same color right up here. And I wanted to give it a shot. I was like, all right, that's different. Normally I go for brights in that area because I'm so dark. I have pretty recessed eye sockets anyway, but I thought it might be fun, and I actually really like it a lot. That's fun. That's wicked, wicked fun. So cool. Next color, I'm gonna go in with that crease brush that I started with, and I am gonna go in with, how about Beauty Sleep? It's like a duochrome, and we're gonna put that right up here on the other half of the brow bone, right in there. Boom. Reading on camera how the duochrome works, kind of. this is a cool look so far. I am digging it. All right, let's see how many more colors I can get in there. Oh, let's see. Let's go in. I'm gonna go in with this lip brush because I need some precision now. I'm gonna wet it with a little bit of set spray. And let's go in with this shimmery purple lavender color called Take the Crown. And I wanna go in right into the inner corner with it. Let's see how deep this gets with wet application. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh yes. Wow. Wow. Wet application works beautifully for that shade. All right, so if wet application works that well for that shade, I wonder what it would do to give this more definition. Let's try it. Going in again with Violet Serpent. I'll start down here and see what the impact is, where I can deal with a more severe line. Oh yeah. Okay. Now, another dip and up into here again. And I am literally washing over. I'm not doing anything other than a wash with this. Wow. Wow. Ooh. In love. In love, in love, in love. All right, so now I'm gonna go back into Take the Crown and we'll play Connect the Dots right here. There. Now, clean blending brush and blend, blend, blend. The bold inner lid is defined. I want to go in with, oh, let's play some more. I want to go in with a couple of liquid lips because I think shading is done here. No, it's not. And you want to know why it's not? Yeah, I want to go in with a stronger brush and get more into that crease. So let's go into Hiking right here, which I have not used at all. The pan press stamp is still intact. Not anymore. And we're just gonna go right underneath it and just deepen up that crease. And I'm gonna play Connect the Dots here too. Deepening the crease, deepening the crease, deepening the crease. So, what else is going on in your life? Are you finding work? Are you staying safe? Are you good? Are you happy? There's that. I hope that everything with you is going really, really well, by the way. What else is going on in my world, you ask? Well, we are still doing online concerts. I'm gonna go in with this really flat, really extremely thin brush right now and play around with some liquid lips. Yeah, we're not necessarily okay. We are still not gigging. We are basically have resigned ourselves to waiting until next year to play live. However, we did start a project with our next door neighbor, who is an accomplished guitarist, and we are doing some music that neither Stephen nor I have ever done in a band setting before. I've been to plenty of rock concerts, but I've never actually played it, nor have I actually played the bass in a band before. So that is new and exciting and lots of fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's very new territory, I will say that. I think what I want to do is get a really, really purple tight line on top. We're gonna start with Jeffree Star, I'm Royalty. I would go into the entire Lippy collection, but they're kind of spread out right now. None of them are in the Liquid Lip collection drawer. They're actually in the box, in the display box. In addition to tight lining, I think I'm going to go in with a wing. A purple wing. Oh, yeah. How exciting, huh? A purple wing. Man. There it is. Awesome. I love it. Okay. And when I work with liquid lips, I actually leave those brushes out so I can go back and clean them the proper way, because otherwise they get so stiff and so full of product, and they're really hard to use a second time without actually cleaning them first. It's not like you can do with you know, a color switcher with a fluffy brush. Now we're gonna follow it up with some Lime Crime, Diamond Crushers, and do just a little bit of a liner topper. Gorgeous, gorgeous. When you're dealing with the fantasy colors like this, you can never have too much glitter or sparkle with it. That's just my opinion. So, eyes are done, liner's done. Let's get in with some mascara. I'm not gonna do lashes because it's too damn hot for lashes, and really all I want is waterproof. And because I'm also having to wear my eyeglasses today, I don't want to do too much lash because my natural lashes are pretty full, and my mother's got the same problem. They hit your eyeglasses when you put glasses back on. This is drugstore. This is my favorite drugstore mascara of all time. This is the Voluminous Butterfly waterproof formula. The brush does this like curl, lift, and separate motion all at once, and it wings out the side of your eyelashes. It's pretty good. It actually, for me, it does a better job than Roller Lash. This is very old. Well, not very old. In makeup terms it is. It's several months old, and I'm almost out here because I use it all the time. But anyway, that's what it does. That's my natural lash, y'all. Not, you just watch me apply it, not wearing any falsies. So, yeah. All right, now let's clean up this brow as best I can. And I think for this one today, I am going to use another one of my dollar store haul things. It's a Remy Rose product with a tiny little applicator brush. Not as small as the Benefit Brow Gel brush, but can't afford that either right now, so do what I can. And this is in the shade brown. It's much darker than my natural hair tint. Much darker. But if you just go a little bit, just remember, a little bit goes a long way. And then you just use a brow brush and swath it in there. They are completely ungroomed. They are completely screwed up, but now the brows actually match how deep my lid colors are today. See that? Oh, I love this. I am living for this. All right. And I'm really sorry, guys, but I really do obsess about my brows right now because they are in such bad shape. And I don't know how to shape them myself. I'm not that good. And then I'll just go in and give me a little bit of harshness there. A little bit of, not harshness, sharpness. Well, it's harsh too, but you know what I mean. There's that. Okay, good enough. Because, again, I'm just gonna cover it up with eyeglasses anyway, so. I am in love with this. I've got an idea. Let's get a bright red lip and serve up some Ursula realness. Yes. Honey. Oh, honey. Yes. That is Ursula if I ever saw her. All right, let me get in with my mirror again. I just saw that The Little Mermaid is streaming on Disney Plus. I am so thrilled. We don't have Disney Plus, but I just might buy it just to watch The Little Mermaid again. I don't know. Maybe that's a dumb choice. I don't know. I'm gonna finish this off with a little bit of glossy, glittery red right in the center of my lip. Something else that I forgot to do was highlight, and I want to go in with this pink Mega Glow highlighter. This is also from Smoke and Mirrors, 99-cent only store. Yeah, baby. And I'm going to go in with this weird contouring brush that I just got, again, from the dollar store. And not that one. I want to save that one because it's really dense and thick. This one might work. And we're just going to go in that triangle motion. Give me that pink highlight, come on. And I'm gonna go all the way down, almost to my smile line, because I want that extra pop. Boom, there. There she is. Oh my God, she is sickening. Yes. All right. Now, we've got lots of routage going on, but you can see what it could potentially look like. There's that, and let's get, I want to put on my eyeglasses so I can actually see what I look like with this, with my glasses on. Ooh. Oh, let's turn off the beauty lights. There. Oh. Oh my gosh. That is unreal. I love it so much. All right, now I'm gonna go cover it all up with a mask and go grocery shopping. Thank you so much for watching. And it is so good to come back again after a few months. Sorry about this, but here I am. I'm back again, having a great old time for you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all the stuff.